questions. Let's start from part 1, interview type question. First question is, can you tell me your full name please? My name is this and that. Next, do you work or study? Well, I completed graduation in commerce. Now I am working in a local mobile shop. Next, what are the benefits of your work? Well, I am sales girl. There are many benefits because of my work. My communication and my customer handling skills improve, as well as I learn several things from others as I meet number of people every day. Next, at what age did you start learning science? Well, I feel that it's about 6 years. Children learn science in my country most in first class. Most of children encounter science as a subject. Next, is it important to learn science? Yes, science is an essential subject. Because of science, children learn day-to-day life activities as well as their surrounding. Because science available in all things, whatever they are non-living or living, because somewhere science and art, two facts involved in most of things. Next, is science a difficult subject to learn? Well, I do not think so, because science is an interesting subject because of several formulas, research based and interesting innovation or researches. Science is interesting subjects to learn, so I do not think it is a difficult subject. Next, part 2, cue card question. Talk about a book you have read recently. Please say what kind of a book it is, who wrote it, what it is about, and explain whether you enjoyed reading it and why. Well, I love to read. I am bibliophile. I like to read different kind of books, whether it is subject books, story books and comic, or autobiography and biography also. So here I want to talk about a book is The Fire Wings, written by APJ Abdul Kalam, a former Prime Minister of India. He passed away, but because of his innovative skills as well as because of his invention, still each and every individual known him as a missile man, because he was a scientist as well as do work for defense, and he do work for space also. So because of his versatile skill, everyone know him. Even he wrote autobiography. In this book I read several times. I motivated from it because it's describe his childhood to become a missile man, whole story in his wording. So I like it. because this type of book motivates me a lot. I feel that because of his invention, most of people like him, and he devoted whole life for country. Everyone know his love toward his nation. Even he devoted whole life as well as his property for nation. He never explain about his family. He always think about his nation. So these type of thinking made him different from others. I read this book in a library. Well, I loved it because it is self-help book also, and as well as motivational. So I like this book. Next, part 3, discussion type question. What kind of books are popular in your country? Well, there are several books are popular, like comic, fiction, non-fiction, autobiography, as well as some kind of story books. Next, what is the difference between the books that older and younger people like? Well, most of older people like story book and historical books, while younger people like some kind of fiction and different kind of autobiography, because most of people find stress problem very common. That is why most of people these days prefer motivational and self-help book instead of story book and different kind of other type of book. Next, who do you think reads more, boys or girls? Well, I feel that it's a individual choice. It does not matter he or she. I feel that anyone can read books more if he or she have interest. So gender does not matter in this question. Next, is it good for children to read storybooks? Yes, I feel that with the help of reading storybooks, children learn several things from a story, as well as they learn reading skills, and they adapt different kind of skills through reading, like memorizing words and names and recognizing on, and they think they develop imagination. Next, does it help develop their character? Yes, of course, because I feel that because of some kind of book character, people like to become like their favorite hero. So I feel that somewhere it's helped to develop their character, because several books are based on moral values, and they taught very deep things. So I feel that somewhere it developed person also. Next, why do some people like to read history books? Well, I also love history books. I feel that history books told about past things, and how our past different from today, and several mistakes we can remove because of learning from historical books, as past mistakes teach us lot of things. So I feel that historical book